Hello everybody, it's been a while since we've done another City of Mark45 video, and I am hereby to announce that we have made tons of new progress on the city. And believe me, there is so much to show you guys. The city is massive. That was a weird train noise. I'm gonna disconnect now. And I just want to say thank you so much for the support over the years with the series. This world is older than the YouTube channel itself. I've had this world since the very beginning of Minecraft, which was around 2011, so 2 years after the game came out. So this world is really old, and we've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort on the city. So making videos like these really helps. It allows us to showcase all the hard work we've done. So you've read the title of this video. Most likely you're gonna assume that, well, we're visiting a campsite today, and obviously a campsite wouldn't be in an urban downtown area, and we need to travel there, of course. I just want to start off with showing you we've made some changes to the Twin Towers and the main city hall, but I felt like it wasn't necessary to do a completely new video off it, so I'm just here to show you. We just made some new changes to it, and yeah, nothing too much has happened to it. So without further ado, let's head straight to our main objective of today's video. We are looking at Camp Valhalla. Camp Valhalla is the City of Mark45's first ever campsite. It is located in the land of Starzer, and the building of the camp was funded by both Blizzard City and the City of Mark45's government. And our aim for this camp was to create a sense of leadership and community service, as well as a place just for a fun vacationing spot for young children who want to do something in the summer, or just want to do something that is fun and community building. Going up here, you may think, wait, this is going to the rich neighborhood. That's right, we are indeed heading to the rich neighborhood, but Camp Valhalla is actually is within the same neighborhood as the rich neighborhood, but it's not part of it. In fact, it's across. So last time we were here, we were going down this path. By the way, this horse isn't Dave, it is Shadowfax, Camp Valhalla's symbolic horse, and I have no ownership to this horse. I am just using him for the sake of this video, because, you know, since we're covering Camp Valhalla. So we're coming down here now. You can see here is the ATM-6 that Darren built. I don't remember if I covered it in the rich neighborhood video, but just to show, this ATM-6 has been here for the longest of times. Going down here now you can see the campsite emerging. Camp Valhalla, that is the rich neighborhood over there with my house and everything. We've done a video on that, so if you want to go check that video out, do so yourself. So rich neighborhood's there, but then instead of turning right, we're gonna head straight. And may I welcome you to Camp Valhalla, Metro Mark45's first ever campsite. So going on here now, you can see the road is starting to change. You get the sign here, welcome to Camp Valhalla. The road is transitioning from a normal black concrete to a more natural dirt road. Going here now, we have arrived at Camp Valhalla, which you're greeted by this big parking lot, as all campsites have a main entrance area. So we're gonna drop Shadowfax off here. Shadowfax does have a home in this camp, but I'm just gonna skip the house. I'm just gonna put him away off camera, and then we'll come back and start taking a look at this camp. Welcome to Camp Valhalla. So before we check out the main lodge, I want to take this time to show you guys Valhalla Lake. This lake was just originally a plain old lake in the beginning, and we didn't necessarily have a plan for it, but as you can see, this lake is right beside the road. Yeah, so the road kind of cuts it up. There's this weird straight terraform there. That's because this used to be a river system, but then we ended up covering the river system because it was all jagged up and broken, so it was alright. So we turned this boring old lake into an entire marine ecosystem. It's full of mobs, coral reefs, seagrass, you name it. You can even see it from the surface. And we basically gave it a brand new life. Remember all the monsters from... oh no. all the animals from the previous very old Zoo 45 that is now modern Twin Towers has been moved to this location. This lake offers some fun activities for any kids who come here. They can go scuba diving, they can go rowing, they can go fishing, they can just say hi to the marine life down here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. In this chest, nothing at the moment, but there's supposed to be scuba diving suits, but I'm going to put on my netherite boots, so therefore I can swim faster. And if you're wondering, isn't the vision down there like cloudy? Well, there's a conduit. We set up a conduit in the lake. So without further ado, let's dive right into the lake. We were going to put boats here, but that's an activity for another part of the camp, not this one. So coming down here, as you can see, we are immediately greeted by a large aquatic sea life, lots of seagrass, sea pickles, and different types of coral reef, and so many different unique aqua creatures. We have a lot of different varieties of tropical fish. We have our good old squid, one of the first mobs to ever exist in the game. We have our friendly dolphin, who appears to be the only one in here at the moment. Maybe we'll give him a friend in the future, I don't know. We've also got some turtles going on here. Here's our conduit that's providing us the fast mobility as well as the vision underneath this water. There's a fish stuck in there. Very nice lake, and one of my favorites. Second best to Heart Lake in the Night Striker capital. Moving on up here now. That's it for the lake. Let's check out the main lodge. Of course, every campsite must have a main lodge. So this is the Camp Valhalla main lodge. You see there's the City of Mark45 banner, as well as the Blizzard City one to represent the two governments that funded this camp. Coming in here now, we are greeted by a very lush and spacious lobby, which gives every new tourist and newcomer the space they need to just chill around and get used to the camp. Funded by the City of Mark45 and Blizzard City government, this literally just takes you to the back door, just nothing much there. Just a nice view of the lake and the other lake, as well as the rich neighborhood up ahead. Back here we just got this just very simple storage compartment, just to store any goodies that the camp needs to, keep in storage. So there's that, and then just going across there now, that goes back to the rich neighborhood. There's the lake once again. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we have turtle eggs decked out on the shoreline of the lake, just for the funsies of it. So you can choose which check-in and check-out counters you want to go to. Here's one of our camp counselors, Mr. Jerry, and then I believe Mr. Tom is also somewhere. He's somewhere. So up here, this is just mainly a chill area for probably like a camp meeting, or like just for the counselors to just chill and relax before a whole day's work of leading kids. So lodge. So yeah, that is the main lodge. So let's come down here now, and let's move on. A path. The path takes you to different parts of the camp. The main camp actually goes this way down there, but then there's other stuff here as well, like the Ocean Temple exploration. But before we do that, let's look at the staff cabin. So this cabin looks a little bit fancier than what we're gonna see in the rest of the camp. That's because, of course, this is for the staff. The staff need to live on site to maximize the what's up, Jerry? To maximize their living conditions. We've decided to give them a somewhat better, just in terms of design, a nice looking cabin. So come in here now. You've got here. And then within here we've got a nice kitchen. We've got a living room with a sick TV designed by Starspeeder54 himself. Just checking to see if there's any secrets. Doesn't look like there is. Coming up here now, this is where our staff would sleep. Yes, in a very spacious space, but it is what it is. With, again, lots of windows for the sunlight to come in and shine in on the cabin. So yeah, this is the staff cabin, a little bit more high class, but it's the only one. So alright, coming down here, there are 2 ocean temples in this area, so you have a lot to explore. So of course we start off here at the main deck. You can hop onto one of the boats here, which we're going to do exactly that, and we're going to row towards this area first. Before we go to the actual ocean temple, we're going to have to row over towards towards that thing, that little island. What's on that island, you may ask? To suit up to actually go exploring. So we'll park our boat here, and as you can see, this is your scuba diving suit. Again, we got a night vision potion, sponges in case of emergencies. We actually like have to block out some water or something, and we've also got all these boots are aqua or Death Strider, so you will be able to move fast. This is just a little map, and this is where you gear up, you prepare to do the actual exploring, and then the guide will give you the terms and conditions, safety protocols, and all that before we actually hop into one of these boats here and actually go. But for the sake of it, I am not going to take any of these boats. I'm just going to dive here right now, go right in, because the temple is right there. Let's do it. So coming on down here, the Ocean Temple. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've returned to Camp Valhalla, the main campsite. So let's go over to this direction towards the main camp. So starting off, we are greeted by some nice bees. Our bee keeping program here, we are very proud of it. We also have an entire bee farm back in the main city, and we basically produce our own honey. Our bees are very well taken care of. They've got plenty of flowers here to create honey off, and then every couple weeks we'll just come by and extract the honey and sell them, or do other community things with them. So there's that. Coming on down here, you may notice there were a ton of animals here, and this is our Valhalla Ranch. Every campsite has this ranch similar to this, and this is very much influenced off a real campsite I went to back in 2019, but I won't go into detail with that. We have pretty much every single farm animal we can think of: horses, donkeys, pigs. You know what? Let's actually go in and greet them, shall we? So we have a double layer door just in case we have situations like these guys trying to get out. So I'm just gonna fly over and not open the fence. So we got some hay, lots of space here for our animals to roam around and graze on grass. So we have all sorts of varieties of sheep. We got the default white one, we got the gray one, we got another white one, but we've got the rarer pink one as well as the brown one. The pink one, of course, is very, very significant, as these guys are super rare, and like for a naturally spawned pink sheep, they don't really spawn that much. We've also got a saddled pig, because why not? This is where Shadowfax sits, Valhalla's symbolic horse. He gets his little enclosure. Didn't really bother giving him a barn, just a nice bush enclosure right here, just for him to chill. So that's where I parked him, or brought him back. This is where he chills. And then more hay. And then this is basically what we call our main ranch. Oh, this sheep, our rainbow sheep. These guys are rare because you can't spawn them. You gotta actually create them. So, yeah, here's our rainbow sheep. They're coming in here now. We've got, okay, there's an entire party going on here. Care if I join for? Whoa, okay. What is going on here? But yes, okay, we're just gonna leave the horses to do their thing with the cows. But I just want to show you guys, this is our barn, very spacious, completely open doors so the animals can wander in and out to their own free will. Unless if it's like a bad weather, then we try to gather all the animals inside the barn and then close up the doors just for their own. But you may be wondering, where are the chickens? You forgot the chickens. Well, we have something special for them. They get their little independent pen here, the chicken coop, the Valhalla egg farm. So like our animals, this is where my restaurant Flamingo gets all their eggs. Farm fresh eggs, organic grass fed, right here in Camp Valhalla. And so although these chickens are littering eggs to their heart's content, there's also an actual chicken coop for them to, lay their eggs in, even though there's no one here right now. And the point of it is, whoa, okay, I don't know what these guys are up to, but we got some nests here. Let's scoop up some of these eggs. Yeah, ours is not as big as the actual ranch, but hey, chickens are small mobs. They don't really need that much of a big space. And if you're wondering, they're not free range, well, sometimes we take them out from a walk throughout the entire camp, but there's a lot of chickens here to manage, so yeah. Okay, so that is the farm side. So let's look at the main camp itself. So we got lots of trees going on here just to make it as natural as possible. This used to be a forest, so we try to keep that forest elements going on here. And this is where we got our campfires. Of course, every campsite needs some sort of campfire. It's an essential. This is where we can sing songs, tell stories, roast marshmallows, all the camping vibes going on right here. We got a couple other ones. This is another one. It's all very simple design, just using logs, so nothing too special there. Oh, this one looks like it's burnt out, but we do have some fish cooking on there. And then this is the final campfire right here, so there is that. And then we've got our cabins, of course. Every campsite must have cabins, but we've made our cabins a little more special. At least this was Darren's idea. We made like these factions, so occasionally the people you stay with in your cabin represents your team in team building activities. So starting off here is Vine's Gate. What do you think? Very spacious, even though it's in the basement, it is very much spacious. We got the sinks, these are dishwashers, storage, our freshly baked cakes from those freshly farmed eggs at our egg ranch. That's our head chef, morning sir. We got our drinks right here, and you're wondering, what is this cow here? Well, this is Betty. This is how we get the freshest of the fresh milk. We don't kill her, we don't farm her for her meat, we farm her for the milk. We encourage to not slaughter our animals here, and all the meat that we get is actually shipped from a different farm in this Metro Mark 45 world, just not within our own campsite. So let's move on back here. Behind the dining hall, we have this little simple observation platform just for people to chill, to look out at the lake and see that nether portal ruin, as well as that temple over there. We'll take a look at that in a bit, but nothing much here. Again, it's just an observation deck. Okay, let's move on now to the actual farms. We have some crops growing, that's right. After all, we are a very nature-supported camp, so we've got our melons and pumpkins here, and then our main crops are grown here, freshly grown crops, so our food is very, very fresh. And then of course we will then import these to the main city to be sold in grocery stores. We got our wheat here, we've got our carrots here, and then on the next row, which we gotta access is our beetroot on the side and our potatoes. We also feed our carrots to our pigs, our freshly grown carrots here, as well as any leftover seeds we feed them to our chickens. So we have a good renewable energy source. No food is going to waste on Camp Valhalla. We also got some compost ready to replenish the soil using whatever waste we unfortunately end up having. This is where our animal manure is, so like I said, a renewable energy source, very compostable, no food wasted. So that is our farm. And then, oh yeah, one more thing. Back here, we also grow our own coconuts or cocoa beans, so we make our own coffee as well as our own cookies. and it's fun to watch the kids pick up the little pods and get the beans out. So it's fun. Okay, so that's the farming stuff. Let's go on down to here. But this is where, of course, our recreational stuff is. We've got a volleyball net here for beach ball. This is our lifeguard outpost. Of course, safety is very important, especially if we're doing any water-related activities, and the lifeguard is necessary. So this is where a lifeguard will be chilling. We've also got some hammocks here, just to chill. Not quite sure what this is. I think that might be a let's hope that's not a coffin. But yeah, little hammocks to chill. And then you're probably wondering, what are these things? These are jet skis. That's right, got some jet skis. And since we're here, one of those incomplete nether portals leaking into the overworld, and we decided to keep it. We upgraded it first, and then we made it as a tourist attraction for the camp. So again, another activity that the kids can come over to this island and check out this nether portal. Now you understand why we charged 3 grand. So, well, and then we've got this playground. This playground, of course, a very chilling, relaxing area just for guests to hang out. This is a water fountain. This is our seesaw. And then we've got just a little slide here. Just up here. Whee! Just like that. And our swing. So this playground design is very, very much simple. We embrace it within the nature, because that's what we love doing in camp, is embracing the nature. And of course, no camp is complete without an archery station, you know, for target practice. So here it is. This is where you do that iconic activity. Let's actually grab my bow out just to show you. It's very simple. You just do this, hit the target, and when you do, it lights up. One more thing in the main camp is this little obstacle course. We challenge our kids for their athletics, to see how physical they can get with their parkouring skills. And of course, we make sure it's safe, so there are cobwebs down here to catch the unfortunate people who don't make it and fall. So let's climb on up here. Let's give it a test run. So pretty much this is just to test your endurance, your parkour skills, just how good you are with Minecraft parkour, as well as your balance. That is pretty much the main camp. We pretty much covered all the main stuff within the main camp, but of course this camp is massive. So there are other things on the side. Let's go take a look at them right now. So the path doesn't end there quite yet. The path keeps going on. This is where we are earlier, the chicken coop. So let's go on up here. This is the so this is the Valhalla Zip Line, and then we will look at the wall climbing and mountain exploring stuff in a bit. So let's come on up here. This is the Valhalla Zip Line. Yeah, we have a zip line that goes right across the forest towards there, right past the wall climbing area too. So, how does this work? I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not quite good at this. Darren is the one who built this thing, so let's do this. So the idea is like that. So you're basically, your back is strapped to the chain. Try your best to not move the joystick too much, or your mouse. You hold the fly button, the jump button, so your space bar or your X on your controller. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. And cowabunga. We've made it. So, yes, it's a two-way zip line. You can also go back from this side, but I just want to show you just a demo. And the thing we just drove by is this wall climbing thing. Of course, a lot of campsites have this as well. So we are at the other end of the zip line, so let's come on down here. So we are now in the Valhalla forest. This forest is pretty much safe. What we've did is we've built a barrier to cut off the camp from the rest of the mesa biome, you know, for safety's sake, so our kids don't wander off and get lost. So even if you chill in this forest, there is still you still got safety. So alright, here we have returned to our path, so we're gonna go this way now through this trail. Nothing there, that is just a plain trench. Go through here. As you can see, this is where the zipline is going over. Campfire right there. So it's going up here. This is where our path will split. Valhalla wall climb and keep going is the meditation shrine. So let's look at the wall climb first. Coming on down here. So the Valhalla wall climb, we've offered 4 different levels of difficulties for the wall climb. So kids who are participating will have lots of variety to choose from all 4 angles. Very nice view as well of the ocean as you're climbing up. When we get up here, they've got a much more simpler climb up here with this rope. Just do this and you get to the top. Once you get to the top, of course, you can ring the bell signifying everyone that you've completed, you made it to the top. So there's that, and then you make your way back down. And here is our observation deck, and there's a special lever here. You may ask, what is this lever for? Hit this when someone makes it to the top. So let's hit it, and what just happened? A beacon just went off. That's right. So a beacon just illuminated, signifying everybody that someone has made it to the top. So this is our wall climb. It's for a 4 level, not too difficult one, and it took way too long to build. I will say that it took way too long to build. And then you got this storage compartment, of course, for all the gear and all that. We don't want a bear poking through the gear, so we have to make a little small storage compartment. But yeah, that is the Valhalla wall climb. The other activity offered, apart from zip lining. So there is that. There is one more little thing we were going to show, and that will be it for Camp Valhalla, pretty much. So let's move on down here, cut down this path, and see what we've got. So this is where we can go hiking, have peaceful talks. This is usually where relationships begin to form, because they're having quality time going down this path. Anyways, going up here, you can see we're exiting the forest towards a plains biome. This is one very thin strip of land, and this connects to this mountain range. We call this a Valhalla mountain, one of Star Wars City's bigger mountains, right across Camp Valhalla, as you can see right there. So let's keep going up this path as we begin to ascend the mountain. Going up here, all that, and then we get to the top. We are at the meditation shrine. So this shrine is, a little shrine top of the mountain for just people look at this wonderful Buddhist statue, as well as a nice view of camp from another angle, from the other side across the lake. And look at that, you're right across the mountain, you get a nice view. Who doesn't love a quiet, peaceful life up here in the mountains? So yeah, so this is the final activity you can do, and now you fully understand why we have charged $3,000 for a week's worth of activities at this camp. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it, funded by both Blizzard City and the City of Mark45. I hope you guys enjoyed this campsite very much, and this is one of many key locations in this city that we have yet to look at. And let me know what you guys think. This is right across the Rich neighborhood, so if you haven't checked out the Rich neighborhood video, be sure to go check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of this campsite. That is Camp Valhalla. Go check out my City of Mark45 playlist to see all the City of Mark45 videos. We've got more key locations to cover very soon. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. I am Mark45 from Mark45 Studios. You guys are amazing, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Goodbye.